Welcome to another exciting episode of TRB Collectibles. My name's Tom, and I have to make this light to get across the street. Give me one moment. Alright, through this estate sale. In last week's episode, we were estate sailing in Brooklyn, New York, where we went to a house that was 4 stories tall that was filled to the brim with stuff to sell on eBay. Now, those people had been living in that house since World War II, and in this week's episode, we are headed to Queens, New York, which is another borough of New York City. Did you know there are 5? But in this house, someone was spying on me while I was shopping at this estate sale. Stay tuned and you'll see what I mean. Also, I'm going to do a full recap of everything that I purchased at the end of this video. Please be sure to check it out. If you've seen a couple of my other estate sale videos, I'm always fascinated how sometimes when you walk into a home, time just stops. And you walk into a different decade, like that fan on the wall clearly tells you that this kitchen is a little bit retro. But if you take a look at the oven and the refrigerator and the backsplash, it was in progress of being refurbished. You're going to see how this house was slowly transitioning from the past to the future. So stay tuned and you'll see what I mean. Now, the first item that I came across was this camera. I've sold cameras like this before. Just know that if you're starting to get into reselling, cameras are a good flip, but they're kind of hard to test. So be sure that you're willing to take a chance on something that might not work that potentially you could get a return on. If you have the options or the skills to repair and or test these cameras, please do, because there are a lot of people out there looking for them, and it's really good profit. This is one of my all-time favorite items to flip. I like to find them, and they sell quite quickly. They're VHS DVD combos, and meaning that you can play DVDs or VHS tapes on them, and they sell pretty well. The brand is Sony, so I'm excited to look it up. The only concern that I have is I have no service. Now here's my question for you this week. How many of you have been to an estate sale where there's absolutely no service and you can't comp anything? Do you still buy stuff, or do you pass on the estate? Let me know in the comments down below. So I patiently waited for my phone to load what I needed, and I knew it was going to take a little bit, but I knew it was worth the flip. So first of all, when it comes to units like this, and I don't have an ability to test it because it actually doesn't have the video out cables and there's no TV, and I have no VHS tape to throw in there to see if it can play or fast forward or rewind to hear it, I'm going to take a chance on trying to buy it just based on its comps. Now I'm checking comps to see what it sells for parts, meaning that it does not work, and it's looking like I can get 50. But I'm also going to go ahead and check the comps and solds to see what it's currently selling for and what it has sold for to see if it's worth to pick up for a full flip. And I am very excited because the comps here are truthful. I can get anywhere between 100 to 150 working. Now granted, I don't have the remote, but look what I just found. The original box that came with the unit. Stay tuned, I'll tell you more at the end of the video, what I can potentially get, and what my profit can be. Welcome to Rate the Restroom with Tom. Now, as you can see, compared to the kitchen, they overhauled this bathroom. It is completely different. And my favorite thing compared to any estate sale that I've been to, it's a heated mirror. Yeah, so when you get out of the shower and it's all foggy, the mirror won't be foggy. And if you have to shave or put makeup on, that light was excellent. You can see everything. So the restroom, I'm going to give it, just for the cool technology of it, a 7.5 out of 10. Remember when I said somebody was spying on me at this estate sale? Well, focus right underneath the TV. I didn't see it, but there's a little camera. And as I was going through this room to see what I can buy to resell on eBay, I heard the little motor in the camera start to move. And then I realized that somebody was watching me on the other end. So what am I going to do when somebody's filming me? I'm going to go ahead and take my GoPro, and I'm going to film them. Ha-ha! Now, in reality, this room wasn't actually a part of the estate sale. The woman that lived upstairs rented the basement, and this room wasn't a part of that. in which she came down because she saw me on the camera. She said, unfortunately, nothing's for sale. She was very friendly, and I went and politely exited out of the room. You know, in New York City, you can't just park right in front. You're probably going to have to park 20 minutes away and then take a nice walk.
So coming away from that estate sale, actually, it was okay. It really didn't have a lot in terms of media. But I'm going to went to something that I've sold before, and this one was interesting because this VHS DVD combo had an HDMI built in. So I checked the comps, and I did show you a little bit of the comps. This one, if it works, goes for about like $100 plus shipping. So it's in really decent shape. The only thing that concerns me, granted it has a little bit of paint on it, and that's okay. I think as long as it works is what people, it scratches off. It's a little dusty, so I'll clean it up. There's no problem with that. I think the thing that'll sell it more than anything else, I found the box in the other room with an old VHS in it, so I didn't pick up that one because I thought it would be a dud. But I went ahead and picked up this one. Has the box. This is the box that I'll ship it in, so I'm glad that I found this. This should be an easy flip as long as it works. I'll try to sell it local if it does not. But overall, $10 I picked it up for, and I should be able to make $100. I'm a happy guy. Overall, great estate sale. Also, I just realized why it's worth $100, because most of these are worth $50 plus shipping. It's a DVD recorder. So DVD recorders are usually worth more, and plus it has HDMI. You could do DVD to VHS conversion. So that's going to work out really well. If this works, this is good money. I'm glad that I found it, and the brand is solid, as it being Sony.
Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed today's episode, please be sure to click that like button. And if you have some extra time, please be sure to check out some of these other episodes. Thanks!